Councillor Curry, did you want to say anything to wrap up, or you're good?
I'd just like a quick wrap up. Did
Sure.
you have a comment at all? Or?
No, go ahead.
Councillors, thank you very much for all of your comments and your very good questions. I would say this is, and I think other people have said it, this is a very, very unique situation. I don't know of any file in any of your wards, and maybe anywhere in this province, where a city has taken a development file to the Supreme Court of Canada twice. Twice. Like, let me know if there's one in your wards where that's happened, and we can compare notes. But that, to my understanding, has never happened before, and it's for a good reason. As I said in earlier comments, this particular piece of property was always expected to be the green space for the community. That's the way the deal went at the beginning, and then that's how the community was built after that, right? And it was determined that this 175 acres would be the stormwater management plan for Kanata Lakes. So the city is in a very challenging situation right now, because what we've always relied on as a stormwater management plan for neighboring communities is potentially going to be disrupted. There are covenants that run with this land that are still good for another at least 10 years that were put in place 30 years ago because this area is the stormwater management plan for the community. So the risk to the city is flooding. And that's our serious concern. How can water be distributed in a different way? And that is a big risk for all of us. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but in my inquiry, I talked about the duty of care and using the precautionary principle. If you're a member of any college, you have to do that naturally. If you're a member of the military, it's every day you talk about duty of care and precautionary principle. But every single one of us here sitting on this council has to exercise a duty of care and use the precautionary principle when it comes to resident safety and health, and for the protection of the city itself. The liability for the city itself here is great. So even if you're sort of thinking, well, you know, the residents are one thing, you can actually think about your role as a municipal governor for city liability. The lawsuits that could come from this, if this is not done properly and the city isn't extra careful, are also a huge concern. I have had residents asking me, who should I sue? And I don't have the answer to that, because residents' houses right now are shaking and they've had no time to do the pre-construction survey that was distributed to them with only hours for them to act. It's actually quite shocking and disrespectful, and I think really unsafe. So this motion asks for a lot of different things to ensure that the community has full knowledge of what's actually going on, and the city is less liable because it will communicate with those residents and indicate that it has, and it allows the city to be demonstrating that it is using its duty of care and using the precautionary principle here because of the flooding and the mercury contamination. So I think this is unique to everyone here. I would say that Montreal has made a decision to not have building on any of its golf courses because of the mercury contamination and because of the stormwater management that they provide. So I would look for your support, and I think the residents of Kanata North would be very happy to see that their voices have been heard and that their health and welfare is being considered. Thank you.
Thank you.